Hi, I'm Helen from Heritage Organic Seeds, and today we are starting the sow-along for our June subscription box. And today we are going to sow the seeds for our Kohl Rabi. So Kohl Rabi, if you don't know, is a really weird kind of Sputnik-like vegetable, but it's really interesting to grow, it's really fun to grow, and it's really easy to grow. So let's get sowing. So I'm going to sow my Kohl Rabi into this tray. So if you've watched the Swede video, you'll see that I did the Swedes in these cells, and I'm going to do my Kohl Rabi in these cells. So the variety is Azure Star, which is a really vibrant purple variety. And the purple varieties are said to experience less pest damage as well. So not only are they beautiful, but hopefully we will be able to get some lovely, delicious Kohl Rabi without too much damage. So I've filled the tray with compost. I've made the light dimple in each cell with my fingers. And then I'm just going to sow 2 seeds per cell. So the reason we sow 2 seeds per cell is just so that hopefully both seeds will germinate, but one is basically an insurance policy in case they don't both germinate. And then once the seeds germinate, we're going to remove the weakest seedling. So we're just going to keep the strongest one. So we're going to cover our seeds with a light layer of compost, exactly like the Swede. I'm going to pop our plant label in so we don't forget what we've sown, and then lightly water. So I'm going to keep my seed tray in the greenhouse while they germinate, and germination should take place within around 2 weeks. So like I say, once the seedlings start to emerge, remove the weakest seedling. We're going to keep the strongest one. We're going to grow that on for a couple of weeks so that can develop a nice healthy root system and put on some nice top growth and develop some true leaves. And then once you have a set or 2 of true leaves and they are large enough for you to handle, then we can carefully transplant those into their final growing positions in the ground, either in your kitchen garden or down on the allotment. If you want to direct sow your seeds, you absolutely can. Just make a nice shallow drill into the soil, thinly scatter your seeds along that drill, gently backfill, lightly water, and then once the seedlings start to emerge, you want to be thinning them out to around 20 centimetres apart. And if like me, you're growing your seeds in modules, then when we transplant into the ground, we want to be looking to transplant about 15 to 20 centimetres apart. So we're just going to keep the growing area weed-free and well-watered all summer. And then the plant will bulb up. So when your bulbs reach about between golf ball and tennis ball size, that is when you want to harvest your Kohl Rabi. And both the leaves and the bulb are edible. So the bulb is really good in things like coleslaw. The recipe that we've uploaded is for a lovely salt-baked Kohl Rabi, which looks really interesting. And obviously you can cook with the leaves as well. So maybe like in a stir fry or saute like a spinach, something like that. So the whole plant is edible, so do enjoy this delicious and weird looking vegetable. I hope you've enjoyed this video, but if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me. The email address is hello@heritageorganicseeds.com, or drop me a message on Instagram. We are at Heritage Organic Seeds. I'm always happy to help you with any growing questions that you have. So I hope you enjoy growing your Kohl Rabi. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and happy sowing.